Charlie Puth's Boy, all right? And I'm not talking about Jude, his newborn son. I'm talking about his song, Boy, in capital letters, that came out in 2018, along with the album Voice Notes. I don't remember what track this is. I think it's track 7 or something, one of those. It's like after the midpoint of the album. It's sort of the introduction to the second half of the album. Boy is one of Charlie Puth's favorite tracks he's ever written. At one point, he called it his favorite track he ever wrote. He also said that about Girlfriend. But yes, Boy is an immaculate track, and it took me a while to really understand its greatness. At the time when it came out, I dug the first half of Voice Notes a lot more than the second half. The first half was just very poppy, very just exquisitely produced, and so is Boy. And Boy is very poppy as well, but it's just, Boy was leaned a little bit more into the jazz, into the slower tempo, like just that type of, feel that Charlie Puth really wanted to do with that second half of the album. And it's interesting. Boy also sounds like something that Charlie Puth has always wanted to do, and it's a sound that he's always wanted to lean on. It sounds similar to a lot of the stuff he's doing now with Whatever's Clever. Reminds me of that song New Jersey. There's nothing that fun to do in New Jersey, so I don't. But I ended up warming up to Boy once I really listened to it, and just put my ear really close to it and was like, wow, this is incredibly composed. Obviously, it's instrumentally really proficient. The production's great, but the lyrics, the themes, and just the composition, just perfect. And I really think it is peak Puth, 100%. Peak Puth, that's something I coined last video, okay? I'm sure it's been used before, but peak Puth, coming from Super Jesus Jackson himself. But yeah, I ended up warming up to the song. I really enjoyed it. Took me a while to get there, but I did. And I know a lot of you as well out there, a lot of you love Boy, one of your favorite tracks. I'm pretty sure if you're a Charlie Puth fan, this has got to be one of your favorite tracks. So what I'm going to do with this video is we're going to listen to the song, and then we'll really pick it apart here, listen to the parts that make it such a special song.
These girls tryna lock me down, and I always up and leave. But for the first time in a while, I wanna throw away the key. And I know you've been in a couple more relationships than me, 'cause you talk a different talk, and you kiss me differently. Now I don't know where to go after you love me this way. After you love me so good, how are you gonna tell me you don't wanna stay? You tell me I'm too young, but I gave you what you wanted. Baby, how dare you treat me just like a boy? You won't wake up beside me, 'cause I was born in the 90s. Baby, how dare you treat me just like a boy? Go and treat me like you needed a perfect guy that'll make your parents proud. Guess you still ain't found him yet. Why? 'Cause we're still messing around. And now you watch me put in all this work just to say it won't work out. You never took me seriously. Now what the hell is that about? Now I don't know where to go. After you love me this, after you love me this way, after you love me so, after you love me so good, how are you gonna tell me you don't wanna say? You tell me I'm too young, but I gave you what you wanted. Baby, how dare you treat me just like a boy? You won't wake up beside me, 'cause I was born in the 90s. Baby, how dare you treat me just like a boy? Don't treat me like, don't treat me like. Baby, don't you treat me like a boy.
Here we go. Oh my God, it's just amazing, everybody. Absolutely incredible. I love how long the song plays out at the end, because we get a lot of songs, including a lot of songs in Whatever's Clever, where Charlie Puth just ends it so early. Or maybe I'm getting it mixed up. It's really more with, I know it does happen, like Washed Up, I think should have been a little bit longer. And probably there's a couple more others that should have been a little longer, but Bruno Mars' latest album, like that one's like notoriously short, which is fine. I appreciate a short album, but again, I appreciate a short track album, not like a duration of each song. You know what I mean? Like not every song has to be like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, And so I appreciate Boy, and it wasn't a single, so you could tell that, and it was the second half of the album, like I said, where Charlie Puth really was like the sole writer and the sole producer, the sole, like, what's the word? Like, he was the craftsman of that second half of Voice Notes. Like, you look into a lot of the songs and it's like solely just him as the composer. And Boy, I think it was just all him. I believe it might have been Jacob Kasher or Hindelin, I believe, who contributed to lyrics and stuff like that. But I think the composition was all Charlie. Again, but also, it's not the single, so it's allowed, it can breathe a little bit better, because I think singles usually, they tend to be on the shorter side. They have to be more radio friendly, that sort of thing, right? And also has to be less jazzy, right? I mean, this song just leans in to the jazz. I mean, this song has like chord changes and stuff. I know, it's crazy, isn't it? And has a piano solo in it. Like, it's beautiful, or more of like an organ solo, I guess, to be exact. But yeah, I love when just artists get to do whatever they want, because then they come up with things like this with no restrictions from their label or whatever. And you get beautiful masterpieces like this. But let's go through it here. One of my favorite parts of the song, or many, we're going to go through many of my favorite parts. The ad-libs are on point here. My God, I don't even know where to start. I think one of the most amazing parts of this song is its sort of da-na-na, ba-ba-ba, ba-ba-ba. The way that it begins and that just sort of progression is the fundamental core of the song, right? And Charlie Puth, I think, has spoken about how it's a little bit even offbeat. Like it's a little bit delayed, and it just has this kind of like it's trying to catch up, right? Now, again, I'm telling you, this is like some layered shit over here, right? The piano there is trying to catch up on beat, right? It's a little bit off the beat. And I think it's, when you think about the themes of the song, right? It's about a guy complaining that a older woman is not taking him seriously enough and is basically telling him to fuck off after they, had a lot of physical intimacy, probably emotional intimacy. And now she's like, I'm done. I don't need to be with you anymore. And he's like, what are you talking about? And she's like, because you're younger. And he's like, but we did all this stuff and I thought we meant something, right? Like, and that sort of tension of old and new, the tension of the young person not being up to snuff, not being up to speed, not being old enough, falling a little bit behind. You get what I'm saying here? I'm not saying it's on purpose. I think it just is what it is. Jazz has a lot of this where things are just not perfect, right? They're imperfect. They're a little bit behind beat. They go, too quick. They're too fast. They're too slow. Like there's a lot of tension, right? A lot of dichotomy in jazz composition. So this isn't. I'm not saying Charlie Puth was like, I'm gonna slow down the piano a little bit as a metaphor, to show that it's me, and I'm the younger one and I'm falling behind, like, or that that I'm just a little bit slower, compared to the older, more sophisticated, perfect woman. Like, I'm not gonna say that, but at the same time, maybe it is that deep. I don't know. But let's take a listen here. Let's isolate the piano or organ, whatever it is. The older woman's like, Charlie, you're a little too slow for me. You gotta keep up. You gotta speed it up, buddy. And Charlie's like, yo, I can't speed up. This is who I am. You gotta love me for who I am, right? I don't know where I'm going with this. But that's beautiful. It's such a warm texture. I love it. Oh, when he thicks it up. That THICC. Da-dun, da-dun. Love it. So that's beautiful right there. And, now that we have that isolated, let's take a listen to the strings and just the thickness of these organ parts. It just becomes otherworldly. Maybe it's over here. This is where the sound waves are a little bit big. Here we go. Ah. Oh. My favorite part is it's so beautiful. It almost has this playfulness to it, right? Which, again, right, goes with the allegory of the instruments and the instrumentation being a representation of the childlike nature of a boy, of a younger man, right? And I love the complete exaggeration, right? Even the title of the track, Boy. He's not a boy. He's a 25-year-old, 24-year-old, whatever. Like, he's an adult. But, like, the way that he's being viewed by this woman, to him, it's a boy, right? And it's in capital letters. It's big. And this song is very big. It's boisterous. As in the chorus, it's incredibly boisterous with Charlie Puth belting out the title of the song, which we'll get to. That's another allegory, I guess. And the whole song is a giant allegory, right? This is what is amazing. I don't think Charlie Puth is just. He's definitely written songs like this where they're so deep, but I think this is probably his deepest song, I think, when it comes to like just the marriage of the themes of the song with the instrumentation. I think so far, there's probably other ones that exist. I'm sure I've talked about it, but I just love it. And it's a play that bum, 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 bum. It's just very playful. It's like, I don't know, you could play this song over like little kids playing and it would make sense, And again, it's very childish. That's what it sounds like. And it's beautiful. But when he thicks it up and he or thickens it up, I don't know, I keep saying thicks it up. You know what I mean? Thickens it up, it just becomes so much more mature and sophisticated, yet it still maintains its sort of this innocence and beauty to it. It's amazing. Let's take a listen to his vocals. Because his vocals, amazing job here with the vocals. And the thing about them, right, is the chorus is so incredibly like metaphorical to the themes of the song, right?
You tell me I'm too young, but I gave you what you wanted. Baby, how dare you treat me just like a boy? You won't wake up beside me, 'cause I was born in the 90s. Baby, how dare you treat me just like a boy? Go and show me like, go and show me like. You told me.
That is genius. The fact that he, in the chorus, is saying, lyrically, he's saying, you treat me like a boy. Why are you treating me like a boy? And it's like he's completely going up to her and just being mad at her and being like, why do you keep treating me like a boy? Why? You know, it's like he's having a dialogue, or maybe he's having a dialogue with himself, right? In the shower, he's confronting her, whatever it is, but he's repeating it over and over again because he's mad about it, right? And then also his voice, melodically, he is constantly going up in pitch, making him sound even more like a child. You know, it's just like, it's getting higher and higher, you know, and to think of a boy's voice, right? It's incredibly high, hasn't hit puberty yet, right? Like, and he keeps going higher and higher, almost like he's mocking her and the way that she views him, right? He's like, fine, you see me as a fucking boy? Well, here you go. Bye. You know what I mean?
Like a boy. Go and show me like. Go and show me like.
That's incredibly difficult to sing, by the way. I'm not even going to attempt to recreate it here, but it's very, very good falsetto, incredibly high, and again, just drives the point forward with his frustration with this woman, right? It's amazing. This is what I'm talking about. It's brilliant. All right, next up, I want to listen to this percussion. The percussion here in this song is absolutely amazing, which is no surprise. It's Charlie Puth, right? Oh, so good. You could rap over this. Beautiful. I'm pretty convinced there's some like Charlie Puth beatboxing in here, 100%. Love it. It has so many elements, and then oh, it's amazing. It's fantastic. It has so many layers to it. It's incredibly moving. It's energetic. Love it. And then combined with the strings, you can never go wrong with that. We haven't even listened to the goddamn bass of the song, everybody. All right, here we go. Beautiful. I love it so much. I love it so much. Yeah, let's take a listen to this bass here. Oh, that's a thick bass. Love it. Absolutely beautiful. Now we got to take a listen to the organ solo of the song. Yep, it's probably over here, right here. Yep, this is amazing. We'll take a listen to the bass. There's some nice bass in there in the beginning that really elevates that intro of the organ here. So we will keep that unmuted. beautiful. And I think the vocals, love it. I think the vocals as well, because Charlie loves using his voice for everything, right? So he's enhancing also the strings and the chords of the song with his voice, and I believe he's in the solo part too, right? Obviously. I love this part. I don't know what it's called in music theory terms. I don't know what it is. All I know is that it makes me feel something. That part right there where he just kind of, I feel like he changes it up. I don't know, but it's the same chords of the song. Something happens there that, is it a modulation? I don't know. I guess it's a little bit different. It feels like instead of it going ba 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 ba, I feel like it just does that little change where it goes ba ba ba. And yeah, I guess it is different than the typical chords of the song, right? It's got to be.
You tell me I'm too young, but I gave you what you wanted. Baby, how dare you treat me just like a boy? You won't wake up beside me. Summer's moon in the night.
I don't know. I guess maybe not. I don't know. I don't know what happened there. I don't know what makes it sound different, right, than just the regular chord progression of the song. Let me know in the comment section below, you music theorists, whatever it is, let me know.
Baby, how dare you treat me just like a boy? Go and show me that. Go and show me that. Baby, don't you treat me like a boy? Go and show me that. Go and show me that.
The ad-lib game is unreal. Unreal. That's my favorite part. That's my favorite ad-lib. Beautiful. We gotta solo that here. Oh. It's so beautiful. And I also love the occasional ad-libs he'll have. Like he'll do a sort of a call and response with himself through the verses and stuff like that. Just elevate. He'll do that in the second verse just to kind of differentiate the verses. It just really elevates the song. This song is incredible. Those are my thoughts on Charlie Puth's Boy. Boy. Just reminds me of God of War. Boy. But, especially when it's capitalized like that. But my goodness, just one of the greatest songs ever written. Calling it right now, okay? Calling it right now. Is this Charlie Puth's best song? Greatest song? I don't know. It's crazy because like I said, when I first listened to it, I was like, you know what? I mean, is it attention? Is it how long? No. But now it's like, this is like peak Puth. This is a masterful peak Puth. My God, I'm just continuously adding to those terms. But it is just absolutely incredible. I think it's a masterpiece. It's just absolutely incredible. I think it's a masterpiece. I think it is definitely one of Charlie Puth's greatest songs at the very, very least. And I love this analysis. Let me know if you loved it in the comment section below. What is your favorite part from Charlie Puth's Boy? Let me know. Do you agree with my analysis? Did you like this video? Let me know. We can have a good chat. Give this video a like if you liked, dislike it if you didn't. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoy this content. You want to see more stuff like this. Drop a little gift, a little tip down below in the description. You can find it. Right where you can save the video or add to your watch later list or whatever. There is a tipping option there. Please do so if you are so inclined and you have the wherewithal, because I don't really make a lot of money at all really making these videos, and also they get copyrighted and stuff like that. So it just is what it is, the life of the content creator. But, you know, if you want to buy me a coffee, that's what you got to do. What is it? Oh, it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you, you beautiful creature. I hope you enjoy your day. Share this video with your Charlie Puth loving friends, if you will. My God, it's cold. It's fine. It's fine. But that's it for me. You all take care. Stay safe. And until next time, subscribe. And I love you.